So Wumi is out once again, and I want you to listen to what Wumi has to say. As you all know, Wumi has her own platform. She has people that are in that platform. They are all together. Most of the times they hear out the opinion of Wunmi. Well, a lot of people have asked, and I'm sure you must also have asked, why did it take this long? What am I saying? What would make Wunmi stay this long, refusing to get DNA done? Some have said, oh, it is because she's trying to establish that innocence, that DNA has nothing to do with the demise of Mohbad, that getting DNA done is more or less like accepting, saying, yes, it is true. Well, you are in for a shocker. You're about to hear Wumi's opinion, thoughts. You're about to hear what she has to say about Mohbad's father, about those that are seeking for justice for Mohbad. I think from the beginning, the onset of this, Wumi's mother, who has been disgraced by her daughter, Karimo, she inserted herself into this matter. She had pressed her button. She had invited in those that are part of her cartel while she was in the police office as a corrupt officer before she was dishonorably kicked out. She definitely had done what she needed to do. I'm also sure that you have heard, but if you have not, let me bring you up to speed. It will further open your eyes to what you're about to hear. All that Wunmi said is what the police read out. Nothing more, nothing less. The so-called report of the Nigerian police are the exact words of Wunmi. Yes. Karimo said, I drove her there to make all of those so-called reports. The police did not investigate nothing. They worked hand in hand with who needed them to work with. It's not as if Wumi is influential. They worked hand in hand, took all of the so-called stories of Wumi, and here we are today. Our eyes are open. We are no longer in these stupid female women trying to deceive people after they are done committing crime. People have asked, if it was Mohbad, would Mohbad have gotten this opportunity to move around, acting as if, oh, nothing has happened? No. Mohbad would have been long gone. Do not forget to like and share. Do not forget to tap on the subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell. To those that have tapped on the thanks button, the one with the love icon, tell us I love it. May God bless you. May God replenish your pockets. Let's get right into this.
There were nurses that were there when the nurse was explaining what happened. Bolori burúkú yín tẹ̀tẹ̀ sí ń bẹ̀ that you were miles away from where the incident happened. Ẹ̀yin lẹ́yìn sọ pé no kò rí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ ń ṣe rò bó ṣe rí eléyìí. Fuck you guys. Fuck F you. F you, and you can rot in blazes for all we care here. Àwòrán yín o, ẹ má wá lọ, àwa ti fi justice sílẹ̀ fún yín, Ọlọ́run á fún yín rí, ayọ̀ǹdẹ̀ fún yín, ẹ máa bá wa ṣe, Ọlọ́run ní strength yín, ẹ ti fúnra yín ní Spartacus, ẹ ti fúnra yín ní Gladiator, ẹ ti fúnra yín ní Admiral, ẹ ti fúnra nǹkan tó bá wù yín tẹ fúnra yín, ó ní orúkọ tó bá àwọn ènìyàn ń jẹ́ lẹ́yìn odi, ló dífá fún Sùlíà tó dé Èkó tó sọ̀rọ̀ di Jennifer. Nǹkan tó bá wù yín kẹ́ máa pera yín o, kí ló kà wá bí báyìí? I don't bloody care. Mi tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ti bá wo fídíò, màá bínú. I just thought to myself, like, why are you mad at these people? Do you think it's everybody that has common sense? Do you think it's everybody that can think critically? No. It's not everybody that can think critically. So why are you mad at these people? Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wọ̀nyí tó bá la orí yín, most of you tó bá ṣe brain surgery fún yín, tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń kó ọpọlọ síbẹ̀, it won't still function. Because you guys, you are created to be daft. Bọ́lá ń ṣe dá yín nìyẹn, yóò dé bá kádàrá jà. Wọ́n ní tí ò bá gba kádàrá gba kòdòrò. Tó bá la orí yín, tó bá fọpọlọ síbẹ̀, it can't function. You are born to be daft. bọ́lọ́run ṣe dá àwọn míì láti wà bright, láti wà kọ́ wà exceptional. Ọlọ́run dá àwọn míì, they are naturally daft, they will die daft. So, and that's why, like, it doesn't make any sense. And the problem most of you have is that ìkànnì, and you think because the way you are, and that's why you are projecting, because it's what you can do to your spouse. That's what you think that Wunmi can do to her husband. You are practically projecting. Lè ronú, dẹ̀ láròjinlẹ̀. Lè ráròjinlẹ̀. You cannot think critically. You swallow everything you see on social media. You cannot say, okay, nǹkan tí mo gbọ́ lélẹ̀, ẹ jẹ́ ká gbé yẹ̀wò. No. Anything tó bá fún yín, you don't even check it. You don't even think about it. Okay, so possible kò rí báyìí. No. Everything they give you, you just swallow it. Tẹ́ bá lọ sọ́dọ̀ láti ọ̀tọ̀ nìkan tó máa fún yín, ẹ máa swallow ẹ̀. Ẹ máa lọ sọ́dọ̀ papa shit, ọ̀tọ̀ nìkan tó máa sọ fún yín, you swallow it. Ẹ máa lọ sọ́dọ̀ york pork daddy, you will swallow it. And you've not even think in your mind that, báwo làwọn people ṣe fún mi different things báyìí. Like, if I were to, God forbid, if I were to be in your camp, ọjọ́ tí wọ́n ti arrest Arifa, ọjọ́ yẹn ni máa yọ ọwọ́ mi, ni máa yọ ẹsẹ̀ mi, because má ti mọ̀ pé lórí burúkú ni. Ọjọ́ tí wọ́n ti mú Arifa, tí Arifa ò lè provide evidence, that would have been the turning point for most of you. And ọjọ́ tí Westo ti sọ lọ́dọ̀ láti pé bọ́dà láti nọ́ọ̀sì wà o, nọ́ọ̀sì dẹ̀ sọ pé ìgbà tóun fún Mohbad lábẹ́rẹ́ ni Mohbad bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń bì, ló bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lọ sí toilet. Pé àlàyé òun bá Mohbad béèrè pé ṣẹ́yìn ni nurse ẹ fẹ́ treat mi. But most of you are far gone. Kò sí nǹkan tí wọ́n lè ṣe fún yín. And Latin fi ń pawó ni. Latin is not interested in justice. Latin is not even interested. So bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ Latin say pé what's the full name of Mohbad? He can't even say the full name. He can't even spell the full name. Latin fi ń pawó. Latin is a jobless man. And somebody who is jobless needs to feed his family. He would go to any length to feed his family. Iṣẹ́ wo lẹ rí lọ́wọ́ Láti? Iṣẹ́ wo lẹ rí lọ́wọ́ Gúrẹ́sì? Look at your camp over there. The majority of you people over there, you are jobless. You don't have anything. Westo is jobless. Arifa is jobless. Gúrẹ́sì is jobless. Latin is jobless. Majority of you don't have anything going on in your life. And you think those people, they will not lie to get money? Do you think they will not cook up conspiracy theories to get money? They will. Because they need to feed their family. They need to put a roof over their heads. And some of you who are live in developed country, that you are so gullible, they will use because you believe, justice, I want my children to come back. Ṣé Mohbad nìkan ni case tó wà Nigeria that you can put your time into? There are so many cases in Nigeria. On moment one kidnap, there are so many things going on in Nigeria where you can put your money into. If you are so invested in making Nigeria a better place, Nigeria is the most populous black country in all over the world. There are millions of cases, unsolved cases in Nigeria. There are millions of people living below poverty line that you can invest your money into. But you only for any relevancy, only for any popularity, it will not add to your campaign because most of you are doing it for your political ambition, not because you love Mohbad. Most of you are doing it to be seen, like the likes of Aries. They want to be seen. The likes of PS, he wants to be accepted. The likes of Otumba is doing it for his political career. The likes of Pork Daddy is doing it for his political career. Detola, so many people that I can't even count, they are doing it for their political career. Kódà bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe wà ní lè jẹ́ kánsẹ́lọ̀. Tẹ́ bá ní ọ̀rọ̀ Mohbad lè máa lè jẹ́ kánsẹ́lọ̀. Ẹ máa náwó, ẹ máa nọ́rẹ̀, ẹ máa lulẹ̀ gbẹ̀yìn. I'm telling you. Ẹ lọ kọ sílẹ̀, you will not excel. Kò sí nǹkan tẹ́ máa dáwó lé tẹ́ fẹ́ fi Mohbad gòkè. Ní ṣàṣeyọrí lórí ẹ̀. I'm telling you, ní ṣe àṣeyọrí lórí ẹ̀. Àdàbí tẹ́ bá ṣe òótọ́ lórí justice for Mohbad. So most of you there, you are here for it for selfish reason. Because if you really want to make a change in Nigeria, there are millions of cases that you can dedicate your time into, dedicate your money to. Not necessarily justice for Mohbad. Mohbad is not the only person tó ti kú due to medical negligence. There are so many things happening in the music industry where you can put your energy. Select one market, record label. There are so many things happening in the record label. Why don't you invest your energy, put your energy into it, and make a change? Instead of you crying over somebody royalty that you didn't work for. You know, royalty, are you a Aloba family? What's your business? If they decide to leave the royalties, none of your freaking business. You are not entitled to the royalty, you are not entitled to the money. So why are you crying over money that you never contributed any of your energy to? Misplaced priorities.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni
Misplaced
ẹ máa
priorities.
fomi sóyìnbó yín ṣé mọ̀ pé àwọn ṣàǹgárà lè ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ máa fomi sí ó ti tíìkì jù.
Ẹ má dá mi lóhùn bẹ́ẹ̀ pressure tí ẹ má bínú jàre. Misplaced priority ló ń ṣe most of it. Láti ò níṣẹ́ kò lábọ̀. Justice for Mohbad ló fi ń jẹun. Tí justice Mohbad bá tán fún before justice for Mohbad èèyàn mélòó ló ń wo Láti? Èèyàn mélòó ló ń wò ó lórí Facebook? Láti is like a nuisance on Facebook. Òun ló máa fi ń nulẹ̀, òun ló máa fi ń nulẹ̀, òun ló máa fi ń nulẹ̀ even the stupid fracas tó náà wà ń bẹ̀. Láti was not known. Nobody knows Láti. Nobody was checking out for Láti. Just for Mohbad òun ló jẹ́ káwọn èèyàn fi ipò kọ́ máa lọ sọ́dọ̀ Láti. And after just for Mohbad Láti, you are going back to ground zero because you have nothing. You don't have any talent. Orin òṣì tó ń kọ gan kò yàtọ̀ sí orin ọ̀fọ̀. Kò yàtọ̀ sí orin ọ̀fọ̀. Who is checking for you? So after justice for Mohbad, you are going back to ground zero. To borrow that just for Mohbad, òun ló máa gbé ẹ dìde. This stupid fame that you think you have, Láti Ògúnfe, ó temporary ni. Ó sì máa padà sẹ́sàárò ẹ̀. So enjoy it while it lasts. Whatever money you are making for it, enjoy it while it lasts. Whatever recognition you believe you have, enjoy it while it lasts. You are going back to ground zero. You go back to where you belong. You belong in the trash. You are going back there. You are going back there. You go back to that trash. Wọ́n á ṣe lẹ́yìn Kàrímọ́ wá ó fi ń jàjà rẹ̀ wọ́n á rò pé kínní Kàrímọ́ ló lè ṣe o bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe sunkún bẹ̀rẹ̀kẹ̀tẹ̀ náà nìyẹn ẹ tún padà wá bá wa ń bíbà àwọn máa wà ń bíbà àwọn máa stream yín 3 platform àníṣe méjì a máa stream yín pa ni tábà lọ síbi iṣẹ́ tábà dé a máa tún stream yín ṣẹ́ ló lórí burúkú ni ṣẹ́ ló ló ṣì ni àwọn máa stream yín pa Yomi sì ti náà fẹ́ ṣe online rally ní ìmọ̀ online rally tí Yomi ṣe but Yomi ti di ẹni àkọsílẹ̀ ẹbí ti kọ̀ sílẹ̀ àwọn tó jẹ́ colleague ẹ̀ gan ní industry wọ́n ti kọ̀ sílẹ̀ Yomi wọ́n ń pè sí fíìmù tẹ bá rí Yomi nínú fíìmù òun ló ṣe fíìmù yẹn fíìmù tí àwọn ẹgbẹ́ ẹ̀ ń ṣe wọ́n ní pè sí kódà wọ́n ní pè fún wakapas tó ti di ẹni àkọsílẹ̀ ẹ̀yin ni alábàárìn ẹ̀sìn ẹ̀yin J4 àbíkílẹ̀ máa ń pè láyín just for Mohbad ẹ̀yin ni alábàárìn Yomi. Yomi doesn't have anything to look forward to. And look at the caliber of people in your group. Like, just look at the caliber of people in your group. Ṣé Alifalafe Point ni, ṣé Weston ni, ṣé Láti ni, ṣé Tóyìn Peperempe ni. Like, just look at the stuff people in Yomi. Ṣé Comfy ni? Ṣé Comfy ni? Comfy is always looking tattered. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, Comfy is always looking tattered. Tó bá fẹ́ ṣe research pé what is the representation of depression? Comfy òun gangan ni representation. Tó bá ní the representation of never do well, nothing is going on well in your life. Comfy is the representation of never do well. Tó bá sọ pé not all japa is japa. Comfy is the representation of not all japa is japa. Comfy ò bá ti dúró sí Nàìjíríà. Nigeria is not that bad ìgbẹ́yìn náà. Ó bá ti dúró sí Nàìjíríà abroad tó lọ to me it's just like a waste of flight ticket. It's a waste of owó ni. That opportunity that you have there are so many people that will use that opportunity well. Omi máa dúró sí Laduro, they will go to language school, they will go for computer lessons, they will do something with their life. You are not doing anything, Comfy. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ń bà orúkọ wọn Nigerians jẹ́ ní Germany nìyẹn that they believe all Nigerians are lazy and there are so many Nigerians in Germany that are doing so well. Some people started from Laduro and they did something meaningful for themselves. But Comfy doesn't have anything worthwhile in her life. She's not contributing anything to this justice for Mohbad. She's just a noise maker. She's a troublemaker. She's just a complete nuisance. Comfy is nothing. She's not contributing a dime to just for Mohbad. Even monetarily, in terms of intellectual, Comfy is ground zero. But those are the kind of people you people are celebrating in your camp. It shows the kind of people you people are. It shows the caliber of people that you have in your team. If you can be celebrating the likes of Comfy, the likes of Bukky Jesse, who is a failed mother in her ramification, Ó fail láyé, ó fail lọ́run. She fail as a person, she fail as a mother, she fail as a woman, gangan, a woman in the society. And these are the people you are celebrating. These are the people you are celebrating. You are celebrating Lati. Lati pé kò ń ṣe obìnrin kan, kò ń ṣe obìnrin méjì ló bímọ fún Lati. Lati ò tẹ̀ mọ́ ibi tó wọn ọmọ ẹ̀gán sùn. Tó bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ Lati pé Lati o first born, second born ẹ̀ ibo ló wà lásìkò kí ló jẹ lánàá. Lati cannot even say it. Because àwọn ọmọ Lati kọ Lati sílẹ̀ náà náà ò fẹ́ bá ṣe anything. And these are the people, and you will sit your hands down there, Mama Buya Mohbad, Mama Shenu, blah, 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 blah. And you guys, you are worse. You are worse than you are worse. You are all scumbag. Mama Buya Mohbad, and then you go for you are nothing to write home about. Ọmọ kan ni Bukky ó 30, just one child. Ìyá Mohbad ṣàbímọ mẹ́ta, ó ṣàbíamọ, ó dẹ̀ tún bímọ sí ibòmíì tó ti lọ. Dẹ̀ gbọ́ pé àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ ò pé wọ́n lọ jí búrẹ́dì, wọ́n lọ jẹ́yìn. And Bukky just one child. Ẹyọ kan ojú kan ẹ̀ pa ojú kan èrè. Bukky ó 30. L'Amẹ́ríkà nílùú òyìnbó where there are boundless opportunities nílùú òyìnbó. Where education is free. Where there are so many things you can do with your life. You don't want to go to school, you can go for apprenticeship. You can do so many things with your life. And Bukky failed at it. And these are the people in your midst that you are celebrating. Come on now. And because I don't know the way I'm thinking. Even if I want to go on Josie's side. If I look at the caliber of people that your speakers, the caliber of people that are hosting shows there, I will just feel discouraged because I know that these people, they can't be on the right side. No, they can't. Looking at their portfolio, they can't be on the right side. I don't need to be there to know they can't be on the right side. And these are the people are celebrating. Àbíṣe music private la máa sọ ni. Music private ẹ̀wẹ̀ kò lè pe orúkọ rẹ̀. The way bó ṣe ń stutter, the way bó ṣe lè sọ̀rọ̀, tí ẹnu ẹ̀ ṣe slow when he's talking, the same way bí brain ẹ̀ náà ṣe máa ń sọ̀rọ̀ nìyẹn. Bí brain ẹ̀ bí bẹ́ ṣe ń rí music private bó ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀, bí brain ẹ̀ bẹ́nu ẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ at a low speed, at a very very slow speed, the way bí brain ní music private bó ṣe máa ń ṣiṣẹ́ nìyẹn. That's ni pé tí wọ́n bá l'accident, like let's be real here. Ṣé irú èèyàn bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn, if you want to argue with such a person, is that not a waste of time? Is that not a waste of time? Wọ́n sọ pé èèyàn ṣe Tom Pritz ńgbà yẹn yí ó ní Liberia yẹn wọ́n sọ pé DNA. Like, if you want to start arguing with those people, where do you want to start from? They will just draw you back, and quite more you will start flaring up because intellectually they can't keep up. You know, come being on it, oh my goodness, how did I find myself here? And that's why I tell people, don't bother engaging them. Just laugh at them. I struggle to be mad at them. I struggle. I can't be mad at them, to be honest. I feel sorry for them. And the reason I feel sorry for them is that I'm like, what kind of children are these people producing? Like, you people are practically polluting the earth. We are polluting it. Wọ́n jẹ́ kí wọ́n lọ so ilé ọmọ yín. Èyí tó bá jẹ́ ọkùnrin kí wọ́n lọ ṣe family planning fún bóyá kó sterilize ẹ̀ because kò yẹ kẹ́ máa bímọ, kò jẹ́ kẹ́ máa procreate. With the kind of brain you carry about, kò yẹ kẹ́ máa procreate. Kọ́lá tó bá kú tán gan, ó jẹ́ kí wọ́n donate ara yín fún science project pé the way a senseless person reason.
So the conclusion of the matter, according to Wumi's group, the Akokojayes, Association of Women Afraid of Paternity Test, is this: that Mohbad passed away due to medical negligence. Medical negligence. That it is the nurse and not Wunmi, that it is Prime Boy who had inflicted whatever injury, or the clash between Mohbad and Prime Boy is what resulted into, according to the police, profusely. And that is the reason why they needed the nurse. But do you know that till today, that nurse has not appeared at the inquest? This is what they are saying, that it is the nurse, and that the nurse has appeared before medical committee, and she has explained herself, and they concluded that it is medical negligence. And this lady, who is Wumi's auntie, is giving us reference to a certain incident that happened, that certain person, that certain medical nurses or medical practitioners abroad had fought on behalf of this woman because the handover was not done appropriately and she had administered a certain medication or a dosage that she or he or whoever is not supposed to administer, and the patient had passed away. So this is medical negligence and has nothing to do with Wunmi. All right. The question we've been asking them is this: since they know all of this, and the father of the disease does not know, why is it difficult for one to get DNA done? That is the part that irks a lot of people. It is unsettling. People are not comfortable with that. Like, okay, we have heard medical negligence, a prime boy hit with juju, and juju cannot be discovered, investigated. Okay, no evidence. Okay, inconclusive. All right, get DNA done. Because now, since everything has become a mystery, prime boy said I didn't fight him. We won't say, no, Mohbad did not fight him. So where and how did Mohbad sustain such injury that brought about profusely? These are the questions people have asked. Like, wait, prime boy did not fight him. We won't said it. Were you there? When it started, when Mohbad said get there, I now went to call the security. All of them were never there. And they were there. In other words, there was no fight. And if there was, one was asked, was there any profusely? One said no. There's just a little thing, and cotton wools were used to just touch on it and nothing more. And they went home and everything was fine. That even Mohbad la pio pio. That Mohbad la pio pio that night. From pio pio, Mohbad died. Now, they are also saying that the nurse and Mohbad had spoken, like, oh, you are the one that wants to treat me, that Mohbad was fine. Immediately the nurse administered medication. The medication didn't stay, or, because in quote, it was juju that was used. So medication was going to trigger the faster effect of the juju. So the juju knocked Mohbad. Whereas that same juju, according to Adura, was used on him, or he had gotten contact with that juju on Prime Boy, and him did not buy, but Mohbad died. So what did the nurse come to treat? Malaria fever. The medication that the nurse applied is for injury. So was it that injury that caused it, or reaction to medication that caused some reaction that prompted or caused the demise of Mohbad? If that is what it is, why is DNA a difficult thing? Like, okay, let's get DNA done and be sure about the paternity of this child so that we can move forward over what needs to be done. If there's any royalty or care or whatever, we want to be sure that this child is for Mohbad. Oh, was there any debate or argument or any unsettling discussion about the paternity of this child? Well, the mother of the deceased confirmed it, Mohbad's mother, on Punch newspaper, that when Mohbad was alive, he had contested the demise, the paternity of that child, but we are hearing that he had moved forward on it, that he had gone to certain places to get visa, and because that child was going to go with them, they needed paternity test. Story. No evidence yet. The simplest solution to all of this is getting DNA done. Nothing more, nothing less. DNA would have solved it. This would have been the easiest that Wumi would have done. Like, hey, this child is for... I mean, come on, let's look at it that way. If she wanted to really quickly get that boy on his feet, like go to school, solve the reality thing and all of that, she would have gotten the DNA done and they would have ended it there. At least that part of it. Mohbad's father would know, okay, this child is for my son, but what died my son, I want to know. She refused until the court had to compel her. All of a sudden, we are hearing this analyst talking, processing it. Oh, Wumi, oh, haven't you heard? She's not the one. Why are you guys putting it on her? But have they talked about why she refused to get DNA done? Some of them are daft and wicked. They will say, oh, why is there a need for DNA? Because she was with Mohbad, and we have seen, and the family have seen, and they know of countless issues, problems, and things that they are aware of. That's why they have decided. But because they said, oh, motive, yes, until they brought in motive before we once said, I have no option. I have to do it. Because, of course, if you don't, you are on your own. So we won't have no option than to accept. Because if you don't do DNA, if you don't like avail that little boy, if you see the way Wunmi has been giving that little boy close marking, of course we know that child belongs to her. That's a son. That's her son. We do understand that part of it. Do you know that she cannot even allow that boy free with the mother without camera recording or sitting down watching? She does not. Even at that party, she was 24 hours watching, running after the little boy. I do understand that she's afraid that, oh, maybe something, but the thing is that she does not want anybody to. I watched all the video. Anybody that carried that little boy, anybody that came in contact to carry that little boy, all eyes open. One was making sure that they do not take a strand like this, because just a strand of the hair of that little boy, because DNA is supposed to be a secret. Who are we deceiving? Who are we deceiving? Who are we deceiving? We have to tell ourselves the truth. We have to tell ourselves the truth. So I don't know what you think about what Wumi's sister just said. Because according to her, only their group has the ability to process whatever it is that happened. Any other person that is against their opinion, or anybody that does not align with their own thought, such persons is irresponsible. Such person is daft. Such person can't process anything. But them, that they concluded that it is a nurse, because that's what it is. Oh, the autopsy report. Oh, did this, did that. He said that they've not seen that there is this deliberate attempt, not even an attempt, deliberate action. Deliberate action. 3 times to thwart this justice for Mohbad. 1, why would the police take the talk of Wunmi, and that's what they call report? Why? Because those stories are not making sense. You say someone bled, whatever. Where are the videos? What did the police see? Okay, when the autopsy came out, even though before the autopsy, if they even carried out anything, the pathologist said he had done his own job, but it took whoever 4 months to process what they needed to process. Who are we fooling? Until today, at the inquest, we've not seen anything worth saying. It is not today. We've all known, times without number, how corrupt certain police officers can be. Evidence, in as much as they need to nail you, they will even erase it. They will erase all evidence. That's how they roll. It's quite unfortunate. Very unfortunate. But this is what it is. That is the reason why we all have to stand our ground. We have to stand tall, our head up on this journey. Because justice for one person is justice for all. If we don't, who knows who this will happen to? And we'll have senseless people coming out, talking, trying to appear and sound like, yes, they know what should and what should not be. What we are simply asking for is justice. What we are simply asking for is turning up, raising up, lifting all stones, leaving no stone unturned, just to find out what happened to Mohbad.